for some, like, he will come off as harsh because, and I don't know if he's saying it enough, that some of the women that have called in or whatever have unrealistic expectations.
Oh, yeah, true. This is true. Yeah.
And
we will say that.
I understand if he has to break those down, but he's not, like, really verbalizing that. As far as, like,
in the best way.
You need to dial it back as far as your expectations based on where you are.
That's true. That's
because
true.
if you want all of these things, then
what are you bringing to the table? Right.
So baby, when you ready, hit my line. Tell me what you wanna do. I know you still feeling new.
Guys, please like and share the video. Oh, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you are alerted every time I post a new video. Hello everybody. Hello Aisha. Hello. I have my favorite with me today, my bestie. Happy Friday night, you guys. We are enjoying our Friday night, but I wanted to come on and have a little girl chat and have a serious discussion.
Oh goodness. What are we talking about?
We are talking about Mr. Kevin Samuels and the drama surrounding him these days.
It's always drama with Mr. Kevin Samuels.
So, Aisha, did you hear that, like, there's a petition out on Kevin Samuels? Like,
no.
They are trying to, like, shut his YouTube channel down and trying to get him banned off Instagram and all that? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know who created this petition, but what do you think about that?
I have a lot of thoughts. The reason why is because I don't think that he is the person that should be speaking for men.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't like his voice for men.
Do you think it's because do you think, like, his history maybe doesn't qualify him because he's been, like, divorced and stuff like that? Okay. You think that's why?
Also, too, I just don't think that you should be berating people on Instagram.
Yeah.
Or social media. Mm-hmm. It's just not necessary.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. And, you know, so I saw this interview with this guy named TK. I don't know if you know him, but he was on, like, the do you know Vladtv?
Mm-hmm.
He was a guy on there, and I think he's a YouTuber. I'm not sure. I'm not really familiar with him, but he was saying how he feels like Kevin Samuels does bash black women. But do you remember when you and I did your podcast, which I'm going to link in the description, so if you want to watch that, take a look at that.
Yeah.
But remember when your co-host said that, you know, it's not that he bashes black women, it's that he kind of puts women in their place who think they deserve the world when they're not doing the work.
So when you are a self-aware man, you understand what leadership means. Absolutely. And, you know... Simple. Yes. Very simple. Okay, y'all know I'm in this YouTube streets. Yes. Okay, so let's talk about your channel. Please tell the people what's going on. Yes. You guys, you can search It's Brandy Nichelle B. So it's ITS Brandy BRANDY. Nichelle NICHELLEB. It's Brandy Nichelle B on YouTube. And that's where you'll find me. But I was going to say, a lot of my topics are centered around, like, dating, relationship advice, all that kind of interracial dating. Okay, let's keep it real. Mm-hmm. But I do have a couple of videos on your favorite dating coach these days. Oh, gosh.
Who might this be?
His first name starts with a K. Oh, gosh. And his last name starts with an S. That's all we're going to say.
There's a lot of options with
dating
coach.
That's why I had to narrow it down. Yes, Greg. Everyone should know who I'm talking about, though, when I said that. His first name starts with a K. Oh, gosh. Last name starts with an S. Yeah.
And I'm, like, lost as...
You probably, because you're not in these YouTube streets, but okay, let me, okay.
Like, what's going on?
Kevin Samuels, I mean. Oh, goodness. The one and only. Aisha, the one and only.
Wait, is that the...
Not the one and only.
Is that the rapper?
What? No, Dwayne.
Okay.
Not Kevin Gates. You know what? I'm not dealing with y'all tonight. I'm not doing it because this is hilarious.
Who the hell is Kevin Samuels?
So Kevin Samuels is a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber. Brandy can explain better than I. He's a YouTuber.
he gives dating advice, apparently, to folks who want to better themselves, to women who want to find a high-value man.
Okay.
Okay? And one of his things is that the woman has to be, she has to be cooperative, sexy, sweet. Submissive in order to keep your high-value man. Which I don't agree. Which I agree. However, I'm not going to be submissive to a man who is cheating on me, creating outside babies, just don't know how to lead.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be submissive to a man like that.
So here's the problem with him. Okay?
Okay. We're about to get into it.
We have a man. We have a man, because this is really correlating with self-love, because I feel like this man has little to no self-love for himself. If you are bashing women for your own gain, something's wrong with you. Maybe there's some type of trauma there that you need to focus on. Also, as well, as an older gentleman that has been divorced twice, there's a lot of things that you cannot really tell people. So I appreciate everyone's opinion, and I appreciate his opinion in actuality. I think everybody has a voice, but at the end of the day, do I agree with it? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
So what do you think that is... Obviously he has a following. So.
He has
a strong following.
He just reached 1 million followers on YouTube. So he's definitely.
And I have men that are in my life personally that love him. Love what he says, agree with what he says, and all of these things. It's pretty sad.
Well, you know what? I do agree with some things that he says. A lot of it, no. Particularly telling women that they need to stay in a relationship that's, that the man is cheating. I don't agree with that.
Okay. All right.
And he believes that women should not have a career. He says all the time, your PhD can't save you, blah, blah. Which, I agree. Men
that is true.
Men don't care if you have a PhD, okay? Whatever. But, I just don't like the way he goes about it.
Yeah, you don't have to publicly bash a woman.
But that's how he makes his money. That's how he makes his money, though. Aisha.
Absolutely.
That's how he has his following, because he does it. He does
it all the time.
It's entertainment.
It is.
It's entertainment.
It is.
And he's found the niche. So.
He has.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you never heard of him before?
Well, that's refreshing.
No, I don't think so.
Look, that's refreshing.
I know.
Somebody who hasn't heard of him is refreshing.
He reminds me of the other guy who got caught in the scandal with the whole where he had a wife. Nobody knew he had a wife, and he was cheating on his wife. And
Derek Jackson.
Yeah, that's who he kind of sounds like a little bit to me.
No, definitely
not. The opposite.
Like,
he's definitely the opposite.
But it's not like he's doing, or he did, allegedly.
Finding his niche. Yeah, of course. Finding his niche and telling black women about themselves. Apparently, that's what he,
That's what he gets off on.
That's what he does.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, and let men complain.
Yeah, like outright. It's insane.
I have a question about something one of y'all just said, but because he's been divorced twice or however many times, does that automatically disqualify him from giving advice? Because the person who has been in a happy relationship, for decades, may give terrible advice.
But what I think,
this is true.
I agree with you, Greg. But at the end of the day, I feel like with him, since he's very cruel to some of these women and some of the things that he says to them, I feel like a lot of the things that he portrays is like, I have it all together. Like, I've found what I need, and this is how I'm portraying my thought. And I feel like he's so self-righteous in that it's like very off-putting. So I can't see him giving advice when he's gone through the same things that he's telling people they shouldn't go through. Like, he told this one young lady, she was like, I have a baby by someone. And he was like, well, why didn't you make it work? Why didn't you stay with him? And she was like, because he was abusive. He was like, y'all couldn't work that out? And I'm just like, whoa, like, what are we saying?
Yeah, that's the crazy shit I don't agree with.
Yeah, so it's
like, why are you telling women they should stick through a relationship just because of abuse? But he's doing that because of entertainment purposes, I think.
Yes, it's a lot of I can't believe he said that. That type of shock value I think he wants. But I just feel like he's just full of shit, honestly.
Well, back to your question, Greg, because I'm like, I want to know that too, because like there are a lot of women who support a lot of men who have either had like divorces, but they take advice from them in regards to relationships. I feel like Steve Harvey is one of those.
Yeah, Steve Harvey. Oh,
right.
Yeah.
He could say anything, and it's like, oh, Steve Harvey said
that's
this.
true.
But Steve is married though, happily.
I mean, now after,
but this is like the third or fourth.
Right.
That's true.
So he's not disqualified.
Marriage.
I feel like the people have spoken.
That's true.
Like,
yeah, he gives questionable advice too, though.
Yeah, I think all of them do.
I think either way, there is an ulterior motive. Because
this is true.
I think what some women seek out from as far as advice from men, and from what men seek out as far as advice from women, is just something that they already think in the back of their mind, and they just want someone to confirm that. Like, there should be, a man would seek out a relationship advice from a woman, and just like, well, the man needs to have this, he needs to do this, and he's like, well, okay, that's what I need to have, so he'll go do that. But it's in the pursuit of that job or that car or whatever material, then I think eventually that guy will not be like an actual person. Like, he's like a robot. And some people define themselves by their accomplishments as if they're personality traits. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That
but
is
you know
true.
what? With Kevin, I do realize that he is trying to, like, make people come to this realization that nobody's perfect, like, except the plumber. Why not date the plumber?
Plumbers make a lot of money.
Why not date the...
They do.
Why not date the trash man? You know what I'm saying? So, I get it. Do I think he should be giving advice and not married? I think that's okay. But I think he judges at the same time. It's like, why are you judging people? Because you know how hard relationships and marriages are. Mm-hmm. But because you've gone through it.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, for some,
that's all I'm saying.
This is not to defend Kevin Samuels in any way.
Yeah.
But for some, like, he will come off as harsh and I don't know if he's saying it enough, that some of the women that have called in or whatever have unrealistic expectations.
Oh, yeah, true. This is true. Yeah.
And
we will say that.
I understand if he has to break those down, but he's not, like, really verbalizing that. Mm-hmm. As far as, like,
in the best way.
You need to dial it back as far as your expectations based on where you are.
That's true.
Because if you want all of these things, then
what are you bringing to the table?
Right.
I hate that question too. What do you bring to the table? Well, I hate the answer.
Who's coming to dinner?
I hate the answer. I am the table.
Oh, that's a lot.
I hate that answer because it's like,
what do you
mean by that?
Your piece of furniture, doll.
I'm the table. Okay. That's what I am.
Listen, some women do feel like they're the whole table and don't have to do nothing.
But what does that mean?
That means that I'm pretty and I have pretty privilege and you should do whatever I say.
Nah, I'm pretty and I got pretty privilege.
That's what it means, girl.
Okay, now.
That's what the table means.
Okay.
I don't want that table.
Now, though, men are saying that they are the prize because they are the ones with the money, funds, whatever. They're the ones who can change your life. They're the ones who propose to you to make you a wife. So do you think, Greg, that men are the prize and not women?
I don't think we should be looking at each other as prizes and goals.
That's a political answer, but I'll okay. So I kind of understand that. Mm-hmm. When he said that, I was like, huh. Mm-hmm. So in that aspect, do you think we have it kind of all wrong about Kevin?
I feel like...
And he's trying to just do a wake-up call to women who feel like they deserve the world when they haven't even put in the work.
I feel like there's a way to tell people that.
Okay.
I think that he doesn't have any tact, and that's why I don't particularly care for his opinion.
Yeah.
If he had more tact, then I would care for his opinion.
Okay.
He's tactless.
Okay, so let me just kind of spin the wheel a little bit. So there is, there's a girl. Black YouTube is ghetto. Okay,
not ghetto.
It is so ghetto. Listen, when I first started doing videos, I was brought on to some craziness. Okay,
I know.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, I remember.
You guys know, if you've been following me for a long time, you know what I'm talking about. But there's this YouTuber, her name is Cynthia G. Her name is Cynthia G. And so this petition that's going around about Kevin Samuels, the guys, who's heard about this petition, his followers, Kevin's fans, they're like, okay, well, if y'all want to take him down, why don't we take women down like Cynthia G? Cynthia G, her content is kind of like Kevin Samuels, I guess. She kind of bashes black men. She talks a lot about, black men are deadbeats and stuff like that. So,
that's not good.
Yeah. Right.
Why are we doing all of this, y'all?
It's ghetto.
Yeah, no, we don't want to do that.
It is ghetto. Okay. So, I think it's wrong all the way around. I think too, the reason why so many women, and men too, feel the way they do is because, Kevin will, he kind of dismisses women's feelings. And I know he does. I know that he's done though. He's done videos about guys, telling guys to step it up. I think he did this for about 3 years. But I think since he's going so hard on the women now, I think it's causing men to just think that, and I've said this before, I think it's causing men to think that they don't have to do the work and it's all on the woman, but it's not. And it seems like seems like women don't have any feelings. We don't have standards. Like, it's not okay for us to have standards. Like, excuse me, it's okay for us to have standards too. Okay, it's not all about the man, and it's not all about money either.
No, it's not.
It's
just about treating people fairly and with respect.
Yeah.
And why can't we do that? Everybody.
Why
women and men.
Yeah. Why can't both women and men treat each other with respect?
Right.
Why does it have to be one or the other?
It shouldn't be that way.
Right?
It shouldn't be that way.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that way. But I feel like he's perpetrating that. And it's a division that I feel like he's perpetrating, which I don't like.
Right. I feel the same way. But, if you tell that to some men, they're like, oh, his fans. They're like, no, he's not. He's teaching women and men how to do the da-da-da.
Yeah. He got some hardcore fans too, some rotted eyes.
He does. Kudos to him. That's true. I'm not hating.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing.
He is.
But I also want to mention, we need to talk about how a man should treat a woman, but I'm not going to talk about that here on this channel. I'm actually going to put that on Patreon. We're going to be talking a little spicy, a little dirty.
Ooh.
So if you're interested in watching that, then you have to sign up for my Patreon. It's going to be in the first comment pinned at the top. So look out for that.
Yeah. You guys definitely sign up.
But that's really all I want to talk about, Aisha. Just the madness and the drama with Kevin Samuels.
Well, to hear more, they got to go to Patreon, baby.
To hear more, you got to go to Patreon. But we're going to enjoy our Friday night. Thank you, love, for joining me.
Anytime.
Thank you, guys. Please like and share the video. Oh, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you are alerted every time I post a new video. Yay. But thank you, guys. I will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Hi guys, don't forget to click that subscribe button. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm creating for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.